holding the mic while performing and singing. Look at that. Howdy, folks, and welcome back. The warning just dropped another video. It's not a music video. 1 year of Keep Me Fed, and it just made me realize that, yeah, it has been a year. A year ago, not today, but a year ago, a few days ago, I was at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood watching their Keep Me Fed album pre-release show from right up in front of the stage. There's some videos about it on my YouTube channel if you're curious. But, man, that was an experience. Very powerful experience. If you've seen the video, you know what I mean. But it just made me realize it has been a whole year. I am kind of curious what they're going to cover in here. Skimming the timeline, looks like some behind-the-scenes stuff, some clips from music videos, some performances. Cool. Let's see what they've got to share with us and see which things I've seen and which things are new to me. Here we go.
I told you they get stoked sometimes.
So this is behind-the-scenes stuff we've never seen of the making of the album.
I told you they get stoked sometimes.
We get to see the arguably overproduced aspects of their music, which a lot of people have complained about, being done live, basically. I've grown to get used to that production value on Keep Me Fed. It's different, but I enjoy it. It's the warning. It's still the warning. It's what they wanted to do, so I'm happy with it. It doesn't matter that they had a producer who wanted to do a lot of overproduction, unlike like David Bendeth did. It doesn't matter. It's what they wanted, so I'm used to it, and I've come to enjoy it. So let's get to enjoy this behind-the-scenes stuff. What is that guitar?
I told you they get stoked sometimes.
Six feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got you thinking
Great video, great song.
can't get any
Ah,
longer, 'cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Help me now, how am I supposed to hide?
Keep Me Fed.
can you consider? I know that they used. I don't remember what song. I don't think it was Sharks that they used on this Pepsi commercial, because they're playing Sharks there. But could you consider that bit of the commercial kind of almost an official music video for the music they were playing?
6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Help me now, how am I supposed to hide?
Keep Me Fed just really encompasses what we were living in that whole time and what we were seeing around us.
And that makes so much sense. What Pal said, I do believe I've already seen the I think that might have been a clip, an audio clip from her in the videos where they discussed the making, the different tracks and stuff. But it makes total sense that they would have this different view. This would feel a little different because, remember, they wrote almost all of Error, prior to being signed. Keep Me Fed is the first album that they've written, and I won't say produced because obviously Error was produced when they were signed, but written and collaborated post being signed, and all the things that came with that. The exposure to a whole bunch of different people, different creative types, the marketing folks, right? Because they had been independent before, so this is the first time they've been exposed to them. So a lot of the source material, when we think about what's in Keep Me Fed, it makes sense that it would come from that sudden dive into the pool of corporate music making, right?
Keep Me Fed just really encompasses what we were living in that whole time and what we were seeing around us.
There it is. There's the whiskey. Dang it. They always miss me. I'm right over here in front of Ali. Watch the video on my channel if you want to see more. I took some shots from there as well. Went on tour, yeah. Opening for folks as well as their own tour. Wow, all the lists they were on top of, or in the top numbers, not necessarily number one, but number 17 top. Let's go through this list. I think I know all of these, but I just want to go double check them again. Right? Let's go frame by frame here because they go so fast. Number 1 emerging artist on Billboard. Cool. I remember that one. Number 2 Billboard top hard rock albums. There are some people who might argue that this Keep Me Fed album's a little more. There's pop rock elements and stuff like that. Well, whatever. They're number 2. I mean, don't get mad at them. Number 6, top album sales. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Since albums aren't really what sells anymore, right? It's individual listens and streams and things on Spotify. Number 10, top alternative albums. Again, pretty good. Alternative is a little more like top rock albums. Number 12. It's interesting that they were number 2 for hard rock, number 12 for rock. Okay, there's just more rock options. Although I thought people were saying that rock was dead. How are there so many options that they're only number 12? Number 17, top rock and alternative albums. So the when you combine the rock and alternative, they're lower than they were on the rock chart and the alternative chart. Okay. Whatever. Billboard Artist 100, number 27. Is this like at the end of the year they do a top 100 ranking of artists and they came in number 27? I'm not familiar with this one. If you know more about it, let me know. And what do we have? Any more? That looks like that's it. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, serious. A pop-up concert. Latin Grammys. MTV Fresh. They got so much. There was so much exposure. I'm so happy for them, for Keep Me Fed. Even if you don't like the album, come on, the exposure. Be happy for that. It's going to bring so many more people into the fandom, and they're going to listen to the older stuff if you like the older stuff better. They're going to listen to that stuff too. So. Yeah, even though the live on Kelly Clarkson was really just the pop-up concert with different audio, it still got them mentioned and shown on a nationwide, U.S. nationwide popular TV show. So that's great. More was what now? What was this? Most viewed music video from Keep Me Fed. Oh, okay. So this isn't like somebody giving them a title. They're just saying that was the most viewed video from the album, which kind of makes sense. Ah, wow. They were an official selection in this one to the Tribeca Festival. I did not know about that accolade. Very cool. What was that? I'm sorry. I closed my eyes. Okay, it's just automatic stuff. The Vivo Studio stuff, yeah. Automatic Sun, keep me, and how they call it here. I saw all of this. The Jimmy Kimmel Live was the night after the Whiskey A Go Go show, and people who were there at the show who I met in line, and some of the people I talked to quite a bit and hung out with, were there in the front in the audience. I drove home, so I didn't want to stay an extra day. Europe Music Awards, yeah, the EMAs. Now it's we're going into their tour. Oh, the Mexico shows. I am waiting for the official, professionally recorded, because they recorded this stuff for the Mexico shows. I have not watched, with the exception of one little video, which was Danny's solo that I did on my channel. I have not watched any of the fan cams from here because I want to experience those shows. I've heard so many good things about them, at least about the Mexico City shows, where they were wearing the red and the white outfits and stuff. I've heard so many good things. I just can't wait for that stuff to be released. I really wish they would release it fast. There's rumors going about that they might release it in a form of a video, of a movie or something. I don't care. I just want it out. Red balloons, huh? I don't remember that.
Estamos encantados de que todos nos puedan acompañar el día de hoy. Miren nada más este lugar.
The whole Mexico tour, basically. The National Auditorium, 10,000 seats, sold out 2 shows. I mean, I know it's Mexico, I know it's their home country, but come on, guys, they're getting there. They're getting there big time. They'll be selling out stadiums in the U.S. pretty soon. By pretty soon, I mean in the next 5 years, maybe. I don't think next year, but they're getting there.
You greedy little fucker. You sink your teeth and leave me on for another. You're so for solid, but you keep it undercover. Let's paint it apart and all along in a garden. You willingly participate. You crack a smile and close your eyes and disassociate. Let me live problem, but you know you're still a part of it. You hate that you're part of it, hate that you're part of it. Watch me, touch me, pull the strings like you do. Love me, hate me, am I worth it to you? Shovel it down like stone, wash it down with remorse.
I just love this. I heard that Ali is, she went out and became a lot more interactive with the audience and stuff. But to see her doing this, holding the mic while performing and singing, look at that. That's not Ali of old. I'm so happy to see her coming out of a bit of a, I'm not going to say coming out of her shell, because she's not really in a shell, but she's a person who's very happy being, doing her thing, standing in front of her mic stand, dipping and stuff and playing her instrument. To see her come out here and do front person stuff, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Could it mean maybe there'll be a lead vocal in the future? But I don't know. But I just love this. Yeah. Cool little flashback here. Very good. I'm very happy. I was glad to see this stuff in the studio that we hadn't really seen before. At least I hadn't seen it before. Maybe they released some of it on Instagram or something. I don't know, but it's really cool. Keep Me Fed. Say what you want about it. I mean, okay, let me say what my opinion is. My opinion is I still think Error is the best album that they've produced. Just because I love every single song on that album. Okay, you can take Intro 404 off the list. I don't love Intro 404. It's not really a song, though, right? But they still use Intro 404, which is cool. Keep Me Fed is not my favorite album, but I like it. It's been growing on me over the last year, quite a bit. There's some absolute killer songs on there. Sharks is my number one favorite song right now. It's from that song, that album. Obviously, Automatic Sun, Hell You Call a Dream. 6 Feet Deep. These are all songs I just adore. I love as much as I love anything on Error. There are some songs on Keep Me Fed that I'm not a huge fan of. Doesn't mean I don't like them. I still think they're good songs. It's just they're not the ones I would throw in my playlist on repeat. Some of those songs, but I dig them all. They're all good. So I enjoy it. I think it's a good album. It is different. It's a departure for them, and they admitted that. They've said, we wanted to try something new. We wanted to do something else. We wanted to experiment. We wanted to push our limits. And they did. They collaborated for the first time, extensively for the first time. They met with, all sorts of producers and things until they got to the producer they wanted to go with. They experimented with sounds and with production, quote unquote, in the studio. But that's all stuff they wanted to do. I don't get the people who are like, hate the producer because the producer forced this on them, or hate the studio, the album, the label. Ugh. Hate the label because the label made them do that. No, they wanted to do this. They've also said in a recent Patreon chat that, which I was there for, that they don't want to write on the road. One thing they did is they wrote on the road for Keep Me Fed. And they recorded it when they just had time at the end of their touring. They didn't want to do that this time. So the assumption, I guess, the interpretation of that is that they've set aside some time this year to do the writing for the 5th album. And they're going to do it, I presume, with less collaboration, and going to try to do a little bit more of what they're used to. I would hope. That's what I got from. That's what I inferred from what they said. I don't know if that's true or not. That doesn't mean they won't have any songs in the next album that have collaborative writers. They might very well, because they seem to get some good songs out of it that they really enjoy. Their favorite song, according to Spin Magazine interview that they did, is Automatic Sun. It's their favorite song they've ever made. That came out of a collaboration. So it doesn't mean they won't, but they're going to try. They tried a lot of radically different stuff for Keep Me Fed. And in my opinion, a lot of really good songs came out of that, and some good songs. But they're going to try something different for the 5th one, they said. That was at least what I inferred from what they said. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really excited to see that. Like I said, I'm really excited to see the Mexico shows for Keep Me Fed, though. I've heard so many good things, seen so many still pictures. I'm really excited to see the professional recording of those, and I want to react to them with you guys too when I see them for the first time. But no, this is cool. This is cool. I have Keep Me Fed. I don't know if you can see it back there. Yeah, you can. Over there. I've got 3 copies. Individual copies that they sold with each band member on the cover, and each band member signed those copies as well. And I've got the other albums back there too. You can see Error and 21st Century Blood and Queen of the Murder Scene back there as well. So I am really looking forward to what they do in the future. I'm super excited for the success they're having. And man, I'm just jazzed. This is a great band. Not just the music they perform. You know, some people will say their music isn't anything exceptional. It's good music. Isn't that what you want? And there's a lot of creativity in it, a lot of great lyrics in their song. They have great messages. They're still young, which is great. They've got that great history and story, and you can follow them on their YouTube channel. If you follow how they got to where they are, it's just a very inspiring story, a very family story, which is just, man, it just makes you feel good in the heart. So I am super excited for them. The only thing I'm upset about is that I am in my 50s, and I will be gone from this earth by the time they are household names and legendary rock figures, which I know they will be eventually. But that's going to be like 30 years from now at least. So I may be long gone by then. Who knows? I might still be around. I'd love to stick around to see that for them, because that'd be amazing. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like Keep Me Fed as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.